scared of Tottenham?
I am. That Kulusevski, you know what? Last year I was pissed off when they got Bentancur and Kulusevski because I watched them play before.
Tim,
you're nodding your head.
Sessegnon scored.
Bentancur, we should have got Bentancur. If you want to replace him for Xhaka, Bentancur.
I'll be honest with you lot, yeah. We're going to go into Tottenham.
No more.
No, we're going to go into
Let's
Tottenham.
Let's move on to Tottenham right now. Let's do it right now. They looked very impressive.
All right.
Very impressive.
Go on to Tottenham.
Against a good Southampton team as well.
Nah, Southampton, they're not a good team.
Southampton are a good team. Southampton are a good team.
I'll be honest with you. See that Southampton team, yeah? It reminds me of that Leeds team where they've got a lot of young quality players, but they're just a selling mark. Like they're just there to produce young players to sell them for a profit. That Southampton team is not the best. That Southampton team is not great. They've got I think they've got the oldest player in their team is, I think they've got 6 recruits that are 20, 21, 24.
Valerie, Livia, Romeo is probably one of their oldest players.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's just
Romeo is 30 years old.
Where does he
Gineppo, 24. Armstrong, 25. Arrigo, 26. Silasu, he got own goal. No, he's 23. Yeah, Walker Peters, 25. Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yeah.
And another thing is, I keep on saying to people, Southampton at home, Tottenham, you're meant to kind of do them. You know what I mean? You're meant to do them.
I know. What I'm trying to say is that is Southampton for me are a solid mid-table Premier League team, right? And no, you're right. But what I'm saying is, you can't expect to batter a Southampton. You can expect to beat them. But for example,
don't they get battered every season? They get battered by a team or two every season, man.
A team or two, but then they do. Listen.
Leicester put 9 past them one time.
They did. But you lot are missing the point. He plays 3-5-2. Okay. Yeah. And they let in way too many goals because they're naive. I get that. However, Ralph Hasenhüttl, I've said that wrong again. Hasenhüttl. Ralph.
Yeah. Hasenhüttl.
One thing that he demands from his teams is they run. They work incredibly hard, right? They each run a hell of mileage and they cause teams problems. They are difficult to play against and they are a hard team. My point is this. That victory was very, very impressive. Tottenham played them off the park. But a lot of teams ain't going to do that this season. They're not. City and Liverpool, yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. When Tottenham buck a Chelsea Sunday, they're not going to play like that. You know what Conte is going to do. Be very rigid. Play the low block.
I don't know, I wish I was so tempted to put Sessegnon in my flipping dream team. I was thinking, who from that team? Everyone's gone with Perisic. He ain't starting.
He's not going to start.
Everyone's gone with Perisic.
No, bro.
He ain't starting.
Son's the main person to put in your dream team.
I've got Son. I'm not worried. I've got Son. So where do we think? Do you think Spurs are going to be in and around it for top 4 this season?
Then, 100%.
No, they'll be around top 4, but are they going to win anything? That's the question.
You don't think Conte? Listen, Conte can definitely get them to win a League Cup, 100%. If he wants to, I
feel like he's going to focus on that just to end the hoodoo.
Just to end it, exactly, because he's a serial winner. I think he'd be pissed off. Didn't they get to a final last season?
But listen, if they buck a Haaland, they're pissed. That's what I'm going to say. He's actually going to tear them a new one still. As sick as their team is, Man City are going to beat them.
Man City are going to beat everyone. The only team that's going to give City a game this season.
Tottenham will finish in the top 4.
You lot. All right.
I agree. I think it's going to be between us. No, I don't think we're going to be there. It's going to be between Arsenal and Chelsea for that 4th spot.
Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
I'm going to ask you, look.
No, I think.
And I want you to
finish third. Tottenham finished third.
I'm gonna ask you something. So if they finish third, is that an achievement?
It's an improvement.
It's an improvement. They get more money. They can attract more players. It's a project. Like we're doing a project.
So if they finish fourth, if they finish third or fourth, it's an
by itself, no. By itself, no. But
so I'm gonna ask you again. They need to win something, right?
You just finished my sentence. If they finish third and win a trophy, that is a successful season.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because they're known for not winning. But I'm positive. I can put money. They won't win anything. They won't win anything. I'm looking at the schedule. They've got World Cup. They've got Champions League.
What is Paz doing? And listen.
No, I'm just saying I don't know, innit? I don't know.
But so what?
God,
Liverpool and
the first time in my life, the first time in my life, I'm saying I don't know about Tottenham. I don't know.
I don't know. With me, yeah. So I know. So
our City and Liverpool gonna win League Cup, FA Cup, Prem, everything.
No,
I think someone else is gonna win the FA Cup this year. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be an unorthodox season because of the schedule.
The World Cup.
Yeah.
I personally think that we are going to see B teams in the League Cup. That's what I think. I think we are going to see all the kids.
What, at the start? You mean at the start?
Yeah.
Don't forget at the start. Even in the Champions League, the first rounds of the Champions League, certain players ain't really going to play like that. Or they might.
It depends on the opponent.
Messi's already started off, so he's warming up for the World Cup.
Bro, it depends on the opponent. If your opening game is flipping
Barcelona.
If your opening game is against, if your opening first game is away to Transaspor, do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be playing. You might not be playing Haaland and flipping. Well, then again, Haaland will want to play. It's Champions League. Haaland will want to play.
Look,
Haaland will
guys. One thing I would say, we all say Conte is a serial winner. We all know starts going wrong. Mourinho factor will come out in him, man. And for me, as I said, how Tottenham are and their mentality, they will probably get.
But he's brought some serial winners into that team. Kulusevski, Bentancur, Perisic. These are hard man, Sim. These men know what they're doing to win. These are dirty players, bro. Bentancur, I've watched him for many years, right? Especially when he was at Juve, yeah? That guy is a very dirty player. He knows.
He's a savvy player.
Dirty. There's a difference between dirty
I know
and
what
savvy.
you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He's been mucking around with them Italians for too flipping long. He knows what he's doing. And Conte knows what he's doing as well. That Romero, they know what they're doing. And they have got enough up top to hurt any team.
100%.
Son and Kane, we know what they're like in the Prem. Actually, statistically, the best partnership in Prem history, right? So long as they can stay in games, they will always carry a threat.
Best partners in Prem history haven't won a thing.
It still doesn't take away from their stats, bro. Still doesn't take away from their stats.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, win something, bro. They can't win something.
It's too early in the season, Sim. I actually want them to win something just so that I can tell you something. Because I rate that team and I rate Conte.
Chris,
I wanted Conte.
Chris, unless they win the Champions League, they can't talk to Arsenal still. As much as I'm backing them now, they can't even chat to Aston Villa, bro.
Hold on a minute. You lot ain't won Champions League.
We've won the league. We've gone undefeated. That's what I said. Unless they win the when they win the Champions League,
guys,
then they can cuss us. Like I said, they can't talk to Villa. They can't talk to Forest.
Yeah, let's chill. Realistically, what can they win? Realistically, what do you
League
see?
Cup or FA Cup?
Okay, so if they come out of those two competitions, they can't go for the league.
No, they can't. They can't. Yeah, but Sim.
Chris,
but here's the thing. You can't. But Sim.
You know. Wait. You know, Arsenal, as bad as we are, you know, we get to like the League Cup quarterfinals regularly. Like quarterfinals regularly, we get there. As bad as we've been, we get there.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to say, if Spurs do not win that, at least I feel like we're giving them credit because of Conte and what he's built. But what I'm trying to say, think about this campaign. Think about this season. Think about how jam-packed these fixtures are going to be. Klopp's already moaning about the grass, and it's day one. So
you know what? Wait. Quick question.
Sim, you know what, Sim? I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
You know we spent the most time on Tottenham.
No, we're talking about because we're talking about their accolade, and at the end of the day, I hear what you're saying. We're talking about their accolades, which are non-existent. Exactly, they're non-existent. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about their non-existent accolades. But the point that I'm trying to make, Sim, is this. I think it's unfair for you to highlight Tottenham in this regard, in the sense of if they don't win the League or FA Cup, what they're going to win. Because, personally,
that team should be
no one, hear me out. Well, then they're fine. You're right. But no one can talk about winning the Prem except two teams. That's the thing.
Realistically, realistically, as I said,
two teams can only talk about realistically winning the Prem. Only two teams.
Only two teams.
Liverpool, City.
Oh, you mean this season? I thought you meant in general. Oh.
But what
this season, last season, and next season.
For me to wrap it up, my whole point is I admire what Conte's built there, but for me, I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the season if they don't win anything. And this is what I keep on saying. I feel like a lot of people are scared because of the Conte factor. For me, if that doesn't work, trust me. Remember, he's been given the golden ticket that every Tottenham manager wanted. Every Tottenham manager wanted. If that doesn't work, what do you do then?
He got them into top four when they weren't favourites, but I personally also think that we should not be surprised.
He was only there for 6 months. If he had a whole year, things would have been different.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say. But Sim,
I personally think he got
6 months is a long time because look at what Tuchel did.
But I personally think if we don't mess up, he doesn't get top four. But he got them into top four.
But bro, that's Arsenal's short stomach. They still had to capitalize on that. Anyway, my point is this, Sim. Just like you've just said now. I've wrapped it up. Just like you said, if that doesn't work, bro, I think for that exact reason, he's going to go his best 11 in those competitions, personally. Let's move on then. Let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Go on.